This is London with Bitcoin Spike. Going to go over two new patterns. Very important, the difference between the logarithmic regular chart and on the daily. I want to show you this specific flat top resistance and a potential ascending line of support. Very bullish structure in play. Hit the like button if you got the video yesterday and if you trade Bitcoin. What did we discuss yesterday? Hugely important. We're going to go over some returns in VIP, a downside target. I didn't want to discuss it. I had to discuss it, and I told the VIP, I read it off to you, it would be extremely rare. Extremely rare were my exact words for us not to return down to the flat top prior resistance. Bottom line, if you trade Bitcoin, you belong on this channel, guys. In this channel with this trade group, that's the bottom line. We're going to let's do this and look at the framework from the left screen to the right screen. Do you see nice trajectory? Bam, to the upside. This is the 77-minute, 30 minutes, also conformant, flat top resistance, ascending line of support, boom to the upside return. We're on the daily. We'd love to see boom to the upside with a nice return. Would be beautiful. We're also going to be going through MACD today. Just to let you know, we will be going through MACD to the extent that we want to look at the 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hourly, 4 hourly, 8 hourly, and the daily. I want to talk through the 15-minute rounding to the upside, the 30-minute to the downside, the hourly with the 15-minute looking bullish, the 4 hourly struggling a bit, about to, very close to turning negative. We do not want the 4 hourly to turn negative. Guys, I'm telling you, watch the 4 hourly MACD. Make sure you have all your indicators laid out, preferably on a screen. Have a screen for RSI, have a screen for MACD. The 8 hourly has been like it's just been like, I'd say this, it's been very trustworthy in terms of the 8 hourly, which is waning right now on the upside, about to curl over to the downside, and the daily struggling. So we have the hourly bullish, we have the 15-minute bullish. The fight is up against the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4 time frames. Really going to have to push it with just two. That's what it feels like to be a bull up against the bears right now in 2022. But we've been doing really well. Now, in terms of the specific pattern formations, I let you know about this last night. Let's go through a few of the returns in VIP. Then we will go through the rest of the technicals. Here we go. Some smash mouth football trading, guys. I love that image. It just makes me laugh. Arturo, 75, 82%. We got some big trades in the casa, guys, hitting into and really hammering in 35K, 10K, 40K, guys. A lot of heavy trades in the back today, really making a point around that 200 weekly moving average. We have Beanies at 126%, also at 64%, Freddie 163%. Big Vlad and J-Mac are the story. They're the highlight of the day. I want to talk about J-Mac with a short 452%. That's a new record for J-Mac. Congratulations, J-Mac. I've updated the ticker on top for you and for Beanies' 616% yesterday. You guys are always the star of the show, guys. In terms of Vlad, Big Vlad, Pit Boss, 443%. J-Mac and Vlad hit this specific short. Boom, to the downside. Nice hands. Because, yes, we had some bullish features here. You guys know it's never easy to pull a short off. You know she will push, she will prod, she will act like she's going to pull you through the roof, right? You know this. She will not make it easy. Looking at that bull flag, we also had a bell to the upside. Very bump and run pattern to the upside on a different time frame. Very important to recognize the difficulty, just the psychological pull. You can go with the probabilities, though. That's why I always talk about the probabilities. When I say something's extremely rare, right? We look at those probabilities all the time, guys. It'll help you through your trade. Also, if you're overexposed, it won't be an easy journey for you, but that's a huge feather in the cap of both VIP overall. But J-Mac, I'd love to see that type of a trade. Now, let's go through the details. Let's go through the details of a pattern that I'm excited about on the 4 hourly. But you see how this bell pushed to the downside? Bam, bam. Be prepared. They can rock either way. They can be dangerous to be overexposed in, as any pattern can be. And this is London with Bitcoin Spike. Former hedge fund owner, private, non-SEC, and not financial advice. Another pattern that I'm interested in on the 4 hourly, on the 30-minute, etc., is a potential bull flag. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm not just going bearish because the entirety of the market right now is looking at a framework. Let's look at this. Is looking at the framework of a rising wedge. You know this. The rising wedge is a bearish feature. We know that, guys. We're fully well aware of the fact that we're really in the process on the daily of losing support, okay? So when I talk about when I talk about the ascending triangle here on the right-hand side of your screen in that daily chart, what I'd like to see, honestly, guys, it wouldn't even be inconsistent. It would be great to see the buyers establish a level of ascending control here, right? We need an ascending line of control or support here, and we'd have an amplitude move if we can get that. I like this move. I'm going to tell you because it could give us a little bit of time. I'm going to tell you, it could give the traders just a little bit of time and some hope beyond if we were to go below the 200 weekly moving average. Yeah, this is a pattern, this flat top resistance, which could be a double top. Of course, any ascending triangle could, but it satisfies the framework of the need for that flat top resistance and that ascending line of support. The buyers just need to come into the market. Now, we technically don't want a swing failure at this level, meaning a lower low from this specific low here as we construct the ascending triangle. However, we'll take it, guys. We'll take a hit from resistance to support in that regard. We'll borrow this hit into support, resistance, and we'll go a hit at resistance to support. We'll count that for the framework of the ascending triangle. So give Bitcoin a little bit of time. These are some exciting patterns that we're looking at. The 200 engaged, we hit it like a Mack truck, guys. We slammed into that level. Congratulations to Liam. I know that you're trading as well. Way to trade. Way to be on the record with me in terms of hitting that 200 weekly moving average. That's the way to do it, my man. What's up? So J-Mac on the record with the nice hands. That's short. Congratulations to the VIP 2022. We are building. And in terms of the pattern formation, I'm going to tell you this. Yes, I've already hit this level multiple times, guys. In this zone, it's just been a hot zone to hit. And guys, the last 2-3 weeks have been phenomenal in terms of profit generation, etc. We're looking forward to some additional patterning. I want some additional patterning. We got a lot going on. I want bulls to pick up in this zone. We're not going to miss one thing in the back. That's the good news. In terms of that in the back, you guys see we're trading. I'm going to tell you, it's the #1 trade group. You're welcome to join. Hit this link next to Texas on our Twitter site or on YouTube from a desktop computer, not a Macintosh. Then go to the Twitter page, put I am VIP. We'll put you in the winner's circle. I'll put you in your first hedge. Okay, your first hedge, so that you understand what that is. We'll get you involved in leverage. Liam, I'm going to be talking with you, I think this week I'll be talking to you in terms of setting you up on 100 rounds. We'll talk about where you're at in your books, etc. We focus on New York Institute of Finance. Very important information. Put I am VIP there on the first pin tweet. And yes, that will get you in touch with me. I'll put you in the back in the winner's circle. Exciting, exciting times. We just nailed this specific. Bam, move to the downside. What was that worth? That was worth $34,068, guys. Just the move, boom, to the downside was worth 34 grand. So in terms of what the market is capable of, it's the reason I show you these trades is so you can understand what the market is capable of. Not that you'll emulate it, but that you can be interested, that you can be intrigued, that you can be, inspired by what this market can achieve for you in 2022 and beyond. This is London with Bitcoin Spike. Remember, former hedge fund owner, private non-SEC, not financial advice. Let's go. Let's go. It's almost Wednesday. CPI report out tomorrow. We should have some volatility. Are you stacked with orders? The last thing I'll say, are you stacked with orders? Because we're currently at, if you look at let's look at this. Where is my Fibonacci retracement? We don't focus on these all the time, but yes, right now we're at one in concert, a confluence with that top level 23.6 and that 200 weekly moving average. But do you have any orders at the 22,000? That would be a huge move to pick up on. Let's say a 4% drop. If we could, are you stacked up with orders at the 50%? Are you stacked up at the 21,279, the 21,200? Are you stacked with any orders? I'm just curious. Are you stacked with orders if she wanted to absolutely hammer down and give you an opportunity to buy in at 20,500 or even 19,400? Are you stacked with orders? Or are you all in up at the top? If you are, it's not VIP. I'm going to tell you that's not VIP, guys. We stack it deep, guys. We stack it deep. When the rest of the market is feeling that pressure, that fear, they're coming down to pick up our orders. That's the way that we operate. This is London with Bitcoin Spike. And guys, let's see what that consumer price index can do. Guys, let's go after it. Let's go after it. Great day trading. This is London with Bitcoin Spike.